Welcome to Football Focus. Hope you're all having a great day. Before we kick off, if you love football, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive in. Chelsea ambushed. Xavi Simons breaks silence as RB Leipzig demand Shatters' £70 million dream. RB Leipzig have finally broken their silence on the swirling speculation surrounding Xavi Simons and his future amid mounting interest from Chelsea and other European heavyweights. The Dutch playmaker, who signed permanently with Leipzig in late January 2025 after an 18-month loan spell from Paris Saint-Germain, is again at the center of a high-stakes transfer saga that may redefine his career trajectory. Sources within the club confirm that Leipzig officials have been in active dialogue with Chelsea, who are perceived to have emerged as the frontrunners in pursuit of Simons. Negotiations are now described as being in advanced stages, encompassing both the structure of transfer payments and personal terms with the player. Chelsea's willingness to invest heavily in attacking creativity has been underscored by their recent acquisitions of João Pedro, Liam Delap, Jamie Gittins, and young prospect Estevan Willian, as the Blues aim to bolster their front line ahead of the 2025-2026 campaign. RB Leipzig insist they remain resolute on a valuation in the region of €70 million to €110 million, reportedly depending on bonuses and add-ons. The initial permanent agreement with PSG was €50 million up front, plus €30 million in bonuses, significantly raising the bar for suitors. Chelsea, it is said, are preparing a bid that may hover around the €70 million mark, while Leipzig may only relinquish their prize asset for closer to the upper end of that scale, or beyond. The player himself appears to have dropped subtle yet significant hints of his desire to move on. Xavi Simons removed the RB Leipzig reference from his Instagram biography, now listing only his Puma sponsorship and UNICEF ambassadorship, further stoking speculation that he is pushing for a Premier League switch. Leipzig insists the gesture does not necessarily indicate the end of negotiations and stress that Simons remains under contract until 2027, though the message remains loud and clear. This may be his final opportunity to move at full market value. Tensions behind the scenes escalated when Simons was conspicuously absent from Leipzig's preseason friendly against Atalanta and sat out a training session before the match. While the club maintains his absence was due to neck discomfort and scheduling, outside observers interpret the move as a strategic message. Simons is no longer fully aligned with Leipzig's immediate plans amid the transfer uncertainty. Chelsea faced the dual challenge of funding a marquee acquisition while ensuring squad compliance with Premier League and UEFA rules. There is pressure to raise funds through outgoings. João Felix has already departed for Al Nassr, and recent reports suggest Armando Broja is close to a Burnley move worth up to £20 million. Furthermore, Chelsea have suggested potential player exchange components, including Christopher Nkunku, Armando Broja, Tariq George, or Carney Kweka-Meka, in part plus cash bids. The Leipzig prefer a straight cash deal. Despite the drama, Leipzig again reiterate their confidence in Simons' long-term value. Since signing until 2027, the club views this period as essential for player development, and the January 2025 purchase moment represented a watershed moment in their transfer strategy. Simons had already delivered 60 appearances, scoring 15 goals and contributing heavily during Leipzig's German Super Cup triumph in 2023. Leipzig remained poised to balance sporting ambition and fiscal pragmatism, whether by retaining Simons or reinvesting a significant transfer windfall. In evaluating Chelsea's interest, football analysts draw comparisons between Simons and Christopher Nkunku, who joined Chelsea in 2023 for approximately £52 million, but failed to establish himself due to injury and internal competition. Former Norway international Jan Åge Fjørtoft cautions that Chelsea could be repeating history by pursuing another versatile attacker who may find first-team opportunities limited behind the likes of Cole Palmer. Nkunku outscored Simons across 24-25, though the Dutchman still impressed with 11 goals and 8 assists over 33 Bundesliga appearances. Simons offers flexibility across central and wide attack positions, but Chelsea must plan carefully to harness his potential effectively. Statistics underpin the concern that Chelsea must act swiftly to alleviate creative fatigue largely borne by Cole Palmer last season. Simons recorded 10 goals and 7 assists in just 25 Bundesliga outings and averaged more touches per 90 minutes, more progressive carries, and more possession wins in the final third than Palmer in equivalent minutes. Those metrics suggest that if integrated intelligently, Simons and Palmer could form a potent attacking partnership, although organizational clarity is essential to avoid overlap. Meanwhile, Leicester, Arsenal, Tottenham, and Manchester United are reported to have expressed interest in Simons,
but Chelsea have held the upper hand. Simon's agent, Ollie Barrett, well-versed in Premier League deals, has reportedly guided talks alongside Simon's brother or former advisor, Faustino Simons. Saudi Arabian clubs Al Hilal and Al Ahly are understood to have submitted tempting financial offers, but RB Leipzig appear committed to selling to a European giant unless presented with an irresistible bid. Ultimately, RB Leipzig face a major decision. The club could well sanction the sale for 70 million euros or beyond, reinvesting in squad depth or recouping losses following a disappointing season that saw them exit the Champions League in the group phase and finish 7th in the Bundesliga. On the other hand, holding Simons for another campaign could help reclaim momentum in pursuit of European qualification. The latter scenario appears less likely if Chelsea deliver a full-strength offer and Simons maintains his determination to leave. For Chelsea, securing Simons would represent a statement signing and a sign of intent. If Maresca's side complete the deal, pairing Simons with Cole Palmer offers tantalizing attacking flexibility. But the onus lies on Chelsea to structure the move effectively and reassure Leipzig with both sporting vision and financial commitment. Only then can this transfer evolve into a win-win for club and player alike. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Football Focus News for more breaking updates, inside stories, and club-exclusive reports.